to Business Park, and then I had legislative intent included along with the rest of that 2200 West south of 2200 North. So everything from North Temple along that all the way up to 2200 North would be looked at in rezoning so that we can have the type of businesses that we see that are popping up there that bring good jobs, good paying jobs to our neighborhood. So that is great as well. And then the last item here, in case you did not know, UTA applied for a Tiger grant that was mainly focused around pedestrian and bicycle access. And they received that grant for $22 million, and that included the 300 North East-West pedestrian, bicycle, and pedestrian bridge. So those kids that are walking to West High along 300 North don't have to go under the railroad cars or over the railroad cars. This is a funded project that they'll have a nice bridge that goes over, and the Salt Lake City Council is, we are resolved to the issue that we want it to be better than just a cement block with chain fence. We want it to be a nice bridge that side, so to make sure that we need to have that done. Great money coming in from UTA, and that was Jennifer McGrath who really spearheaded that from UTA. And the last item I wanted to talk about is more of an educational tool for us, because we hear so many things. Affordable housing is bad because it brings low income into our neighborhoods. Well, I've got some statistics for you. It might not have enough for everybody. So we will, Scouts, if you're okay with just keeping a couple, and then we'll hand it out. For me, this is really key. Because especially on the west side, we hear about no more affordable housing. No more affordable housing because that's just not what we're looking for. Well, when I bought my home over a decade ago, if you look at this once you get it, I would have fallen under the very low income bracket, which is 50% of area median income. So, do I make a bad neighbor because I was 50% of AMI?
Do you want us to?
Oh, no, wait. We're not swearing, so you can't do that. So I just wanted us to have this sheet on here. So if you take a look at it, and if you're 100% of the median income and you're a single person, you'd be making $51,000 a year. Okay? If you're a single person and you're making $41,000, you're considered low income. If you're a single person and you're considered has run the gamut of a larger family, maybe how is that extra that affordable housing? 4.5 million. Line 1,500. Yeah. That's great. You know, the ADUs we're going to try and have, and it's because, getting that zoned within a bus affordable housing, but within the Rose Park area that signed on to that petition, it made a yes. Any other questions?
It's all the news, the satellite basically stuff. They do what they've always done on the west side.
That's the question.
I handle affordable housing. But I don't want to and then 5 shelters outside when able to have transportation to support the community.
There are certainly in the thousands of heavy rail, can't be within a mile of an off-ramp, so that really eliminates a lot of areas in district. I've seen it once, but couldn't really define anything because there's so many other issues that are involved with that. Council and collaborative, so everybody knows exactly what's going on. I don't want the wool pulled over on anyone's eyes. The whole point is that we all understand where the homeless shelters are going, why they're going. Do you really think a 250-bed facility is going to have a huge impact in District 1? If it moved down the street on North Temple, absolutely, it would have a huge impact. And that's, for me, is what it's all about, is that impact. We can't degrade more communities with homelessness unless we have the resources to take care of it. And what's currently being used down at the homeless shelter is an emergency shelter. That's all. These new, there's 2 to help the homeless issue and get them off the streets. So, yes.
I just have a comment about that. Mayor Ben McAdams actually mentioned that he specifically would not forcibly put
anything on the west side.
On the west side.
You know, Mayor Biskupski has said that as well.
Yeah. I think that.
So the map just basically isolates the criteria for where it'd be close to service providers for the issue for transportation, all of these different issues. There's a criteria. I should have brought the criteria. Next time I'll bring it. Actually send it here, and he can put it on the Rose Park Facebook page. But it's a heat map that identifies all of these deciding criteria if it's all of them. And the council is not lightly into it. We're in the back for street lights.